Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Test Drive Unlimited. And in the last part, we managed to do the Millionaires Challenge, which was a 124-mile circuit of the island, and we did get $1 million for that. And with that prize money, we bought an Enzo Ferrari, and we haven't used that yet. So, first of all, in this episode, there is a Ferrari-only event down here. I think it's pretty short, though. 5 miles, 5.5 miles, Ferrari Day. And it's a checkpoint race or a timed event, whatever you call them, 25k, so we're going to do that straight away, I think. So we haven't used the Ferrari barely at all. I think we did do it in one vehicle transport mission, and that was it. So I reckon this would be pretty good tuned, to be honest. It feels a lot more stable, obviously, than the Celine. Way less power. See if we can get it to not wheel spin. Certainly launch is okay. And yeah, it's just a lot more sensible at this moment, with about 400 horsepower less. We do have a driving score, though. And it's still not slow at all, but it just feels so much more controlled than the Celine. I don't know how it would feel when it was tuned, but I'm guessing it's still okay. This is literally just a straight to start things off. We probably could have done with this being tuned, actually. Well, there goes a bit of driving score. I don't know what car they're expecting you to use for this event, considering it is a Ferrari only one, but this is the best chance we're going to have. Right, the brakes are very good, but I still need to brake earlier than that. Right, so we are going to have a little bit of a penalty so far. I think the brakes in this were close to 100, weren't they, on the stats? Or was that handling? No, that might have been handling, actually. Handling was close to 100, or definitely when it was tuned, at least. This might be quite close, actually, depending on how bad this whatchamacallit is. Time penalty, that's the thing I'm trying to think of. Yeah, this is going to be close, unless this is just a straight. We could have a couple second penalty here. Depends if this is a corner that we finish on or not, or if it's just a straight. Oh, we might be alright. This definitely wants you to use the Ferrari. That's going to be close. Really does depend on... Oh, we only got 1 second 20 penalty. That was actually pretty difficult. That just expects you to have the Enzo and drive in a straight line, essentially. But that's fine. We got some news. So have we done something else? Ah, we've got our 60 out of 100 level 5 single player victory achievement. So that's good. So we're exactly halfway in terms of the single player races. So that's very good. I don't think that's enough to take us to the next... No, it's not, to the next level. We have discovered something else there. And we have just jumped over $500,000 on the old dollars there. And there was something else I wanted to do that looked... it was this one, beat the clock, 43 miles. I don't think it'll take... I'm going to guess about 15 to 20 minutes. So I do want to get this one out of the way. It's only a pro level. And that sort of goes around the top half of the island. So, I know it's straight after a long episode of a long race, but we're going to try it in the Enzo. I don't think I'll bother stage 3ing this because it just costs too much money. I'd like to get more cars rather than stage 3 them. I might think about stage 3 in the Koenigsegg. Not too sure. This is saying about 22 minutes is the target. But it says cars only, so it doesn't say that it has to be an A-class, so hopefully we'll do it a bit quicker than that. But unfortunately, we've got traffic on the road again. But this is so much more chilled than the Celine is. The only wheel spin's in first gear, pretty much, so... Do need to get a bit more used to it, though. Have to try and not get the police on us again, like last time. But yeah, I don't know what to do with the money we have. I might do a vehicle transport after as well, just to get the money up a bit. I think we can buy another couple cars before we need to buy a new home. It just takes a long time to get all that money, because as soon as you fill a house up, then you've got to save up again for another house, and then save up again. To be fair, we are buying all like the A-class cars at the minute, so that's where our money's going into. Like this was 600 grand, then we had the Celine, which was 500 grand, and then we stage 3'd that, which is another 200k. So that is where all the money's going. And that's only 2 8 group cars we've owned. We've got a lot more we can buy. There's a Pagani only event. There's a Maserati only event. Don't think there's a Koenigsegg only event. Right, I need to concentrate on not getting police. I kind of want the events to come up with no traffic because they're pretty nice, but so far we've had loads of them where it's been pretty dense with traffic. Definitely easier to control. More responsive than the Celine. I am interested to see if we rank up again, if there are more events that unlock, race events. I'm guessing there must be, because we've barely got any A group events only. I'm going to crash into that. Yep. You know it's going to happen straight away. It was going well up until that point. To be honest, I just fly around each corner without really paying attention to what's actually coming up properly. We've still got ages to go. No, we're fine. I literally just hit a police car and nothing happened. That's very lucky. There's quite a few more events in this game that are coming up that are pretty long. So I hope we're getting most of the long ones out of the way, to be honest. I think we've driven most of the outer perimeter of the island now. We must have driven pretty much all of it, surely. Especially in that Millionaires Challenge. So I need to think of what car to buy. What car to buy next. I'm tempted to buy another B group car because we've got the Jag and the Dodge Viper. So do we buy another B group? Because the A group ones are so expensive. I was tempted by the Murcielago as well because I don't think that's quite as expensive. We've also got the Ford GT that we could buy and do the Ford only events, which I'm kind of tempted to do as well. That is B group. Avoid the police. Oh, and they just oversteered into that car. And this was where our house is. We haven't actually bought a house in a while. Another thing to do is buy an A group bike. So we have got plenty to think about doing. Still nowhere near complete. I think we're approaching halfway though. I think we are getting there. This car has got so much less grunt at the top end than the Celine has. It struggles. Well, I wouldn't say it struggles, it's just nowhere near as powerful, and it doesn't reach its top speed anywhere near as quick. The gear changes are very quick. Very quick. That helps it out massively. Right, we actually have done 3 out of 8 on the checkpoints. Closing into the 4th. If that is halfway, I'm not sure, but we've barely done anything on the time. So, are we doing okay? I don't know. Seems to be. Also, still have to find one tuning shop. One of the British ones. I'm still trying to drive between episodes to discover roads, but it does take a hell of a long time. Even if I have like an hour sitting of driving around some roads, I'm only increasing it by like a couple %. But I think we're not too far off 60% of the roads, which is decent. So hopefully I found most of the missions as well that you have to discover. Because we've done halfway on the missions, and we've just done halfway on the races, so I think we're doing alright. But obviously we've got that other really long island circuit to do, the island tour one, which will take another episode. So I'll have to think of what car to buy for that. Whether I use an A group or a B group, I don't know. Although, with a B group, I'd probably have to tune it, so I'm not sure yet. I think we're doing really well for time, though. But we are getting up to these roads, which are going to be hard to traverse. Oh, we're going to crash. It's all so lucky that we didn't collide with it too badly, but yeah, unfortunately, I did clip him enough. Where is the police car? That was nice. We'll take that. There was literally a police car there as well. Yeah, I'm liking this car. It's nice. I wonder how different the MC12 feels, considering it's like the same car. And it's actually 100k more, I'm pretty sure, as well. $750k. It takes so long to get up to that amount of money. Yeah, this really doesn't climb the speed quickly, around 200 miles per hour. 5 out of 8 checkpoints. I have no idea what's happening. I'm bouncing off things. Interesting way of taking the corner. I hate the glare when you do that and change camera. Like I said, you don't know whether you're halfway anyway with the checkpoints, because it could literally be any distance between checkpoints, so it doesn't really mean too much. You could do with like an overall percentage or distance that you've been. I love these quick gear changes though. This is brilliant. Absolutely slams through them. Well, we've driven 34 miles.
At the next intersection.
Oh no, I'm going to have to crash into here. That was probably quicker than zooming past. The sat-nav does not speak up quick enough. That's what I'm saying. I didn't see it was a right turn until it was far too late. It really doesn't take into account that you're driving an A-group car. But yeah, I can hold the throttle on this so much longer than in the Celine, because we'd already be pretty much out of control at this point. These roads are nice. We've got a bit more space on the outside of it. That's an interesting looking car. What is that? All of the traffic cars are just made up, I guess, and not actual brands. Which would make things a lot easier in terms of licensing anyway. So I'm guessing that is the case. Right, we've just gone over halfway on the actual target needed. Although it does say reference score. I didn't actually look at what the gold was. That's probably just for the bronze time, I'd have thought. So, yeah, I actually did look at the gold score. But hopefully we'll get it. We seem to be doing alright. This is the really straight bit of the island here, which is nice. I'm welcoming this. $214. Well, on PGR2, sorry, it's got a higher top speed than this. This is struggling around this speed. 216. We're flying, though, at a more controlled speed than 250. Over a jump. That's always sketchy, but that was fine. 2 checkpoints to go. I really should have looked at what the gold time was. We're doing fine, though. There's been a bit of crashing, but not too much. Nice and smooth. Smooth wins the race. You just can't do any like harsh movements, otherwise you will spin out. That's basically it. Long old race, though. Don't know how many more of these really long ones we've got. That could have gone a lot worse, so that's fine. I'm going a bit too quick around these corners. I keep being in the wrong gear as well. It keeps surprising me how high ratios these gears are. Because the Celine, the first 2 gears are like proper quick. Proper short, should I say. And the third to an extent as well, but this feels a bit longer geared. So I keep changing down too much. These roads are interesting. I much prefer driving on these roads without traffic, because you literally have no idea what's coming up. Like, I'm driving on the wrong side of the road here. We're getting closer to the actual time needed there. And we've still got another checkpoint to go after, so maybe that is for the gold time. I don't know. The reference score. It's a bit of a difficult section out of the way, at least. I'd imagine it usually tells you the actual gold score under the checkpoints there. Right, how long? 5 miles. It's not too bad at all. So you just don't know how long the distance is between each checkpoint when you go through it. So there's no way of telling how far through the race you are. We're doing okay, though. I'm just going to absolutely fly over this car. Yes, I actually jumped over a car for once. Usually I say that and I drop like a stone and smash into it, but this time we were going quick enough. Just going to cut through here. Probably the best way. We don't have a driving score, so who cares? This has actually gone pretty well, especially compared to driving the Celine on anything like this, because I'd be spun around about 4 times by this point. So power and speed is not everything on this game. Also, we're probably going to pass this by about 5 minutes by the time we get 2 miles away. Just about. Save that. Oh, he bloody turned in there. That's typical. I say it's gone really well and then we crash, isn't it? Could have been a lot worse. Let's have a look at the interior. Oh, it sounds interesting from in here. I've just clipped something. Looks nice. That went really well. I have to say, I hope that's the gold time. Oh yeah, 22 minutes. Yeah, absolutely smashed that. By 5 minutes, like I said. And 100k, that is excellent. So up to 600k now. And it didn't take too long. Like I said, it was just over 15 minutes, so not too bad. Shall we do a vehicle transport? Kind of needing the money. That's 15 miles. We've actually still got a few of them to do, I think, knocking around. There's one up here, is there, as well? There's loads of them. What's this? 12 miles. To be honest, it'll feel absolutely... Let's do this one. Because he's called Jack, why not? Yeah, this will feel a little short, probably, in comparison, but it does depend on what we're driving. So there is that. Already got 50 miles on the Enzo, though. There's no way that's an Enzo. Or is it a Maranello?
You're taking to get it repaired?
Or is it a 360?
Okay. Just bring it back in good
I literally
condition.
thought that was an Enzo again. What is that? I can't see. Is that the 360? 360 Spider? B group, I guess. I do need to buy this, actually, for the Ferrari achievement of owning Ferraris. I'm pretty sure that's the... Oh, sorry, no, it's the F430 Spider. My bad. I don't think the 360's in this game, is it? I'll tell you what, it looks lovely from the back.
At the next intersection, turn right. Turn
Not
right.
that much slower than the Enzo. Oh, what am I doing? I completely forgot I'm meant to be. We're meant to be protecting this car from damage. Here's me just cutting corners. Oh, you absolute bugger. Oh, that is so annoying. Right, I'm going to have to drive a lot slower than that. I just wasted quite a bit of time there. I drove 4 miles then.
Turn left.
Right. I've just talked about so much again then, and of course, it was all for nothing.
At the next intersection, turn right.
Again, if I just drive slower
Turn right.
and get there slower, it still doesn't matter because I don't have to restart it. But I'm not going to learn. And yeah, that crest was ridiculous. I just went over. But yeah, this car's very nice to drive. It's actually in quite a nice colour as well. I don't mind this. I'm still driving too quick. Literally, do not even listen to myself. But we want the extra 40k, even though it's really probably not even that much more, to be honest, at this stage. 40k, it's not even worth it, really. But if you do it for everyone, it does mount up. But we're getting into the realms now of needing a lot of money to buy things. Unless we start buying more of the D group cars. But to be honest, I have got a lot of those already. Right, here's me learning my lesson of not overtaking unless I can see it's clear. There we go. Nice and chill. And we're near the bit that I screwed up because I flew over a crest about, it was here, I think. Or was it the next corner? It was one of these. These horrible crests where anything can happen. Like here, because I can't overtake there until I can see it's clear. Absolutely unique kind of challenge, these events. Oh, that was risking it. Risking it for a biscuit. He's turning right. I really do wish the draw distance was better for the oncoming traffic because they literally come out of nowhere and it's horrible. I don't know whether they're going to turn right and cut me up as well. It's just problems everywhere. Right, I've got 9 miles to go. There's cars everywhere. Right, I'm just going to sneak up here. Probably a bad move. Luckily, there's a break in the traffic. B group does feel a hell of a lot slower than A group at this moment. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot easier to control at these speeds. These are probably the hardest missions. Because there's no time limit, you just kind of think, oh, you'll be fine, you can just drive whatever, but then you end up just driving too quick. At least with the top model missions, they're really short, so it's fine. That was too close again. I suppose the Hitchhiker missions are kind of similar, but there is a time limit on that. I really need to start doing more of them, because I'm neglecting them for obvious reasons, because they're actually pretty poor, and they don't progress you in the game whatsoever, so it's kind of pointless doing them. Every time I go to overtake, there's an oncoming car. Right, 6 miles. Still quite far to go at this point. I don't want to overtake on the right, because I feel like it doesn't work very well around corners. Because you'll dip 2 wheels off the tarmac, and then it's game over. Right, we're doing fine. We are doing fine. The further we get into it and the closer to the end, the worse it is. I should be overtaking more on the right hand side, but it is a bit dodgy. I do really like the way they've done this game, though. With the whole having to use certain cars for certain events thing. They could have left it completely open and just said, right, you can use any class for anything, but then it doesn't encourage you to get all the cars then. So the way they've done it is spot on, I think. Been a bit risky here. Still takes a lot of accelerating to get past them, even in a B group. Doesn't absolutely fly past them, does it? You have to really wind up before you get past them. He nearly just crashed into the other car. And I swear he wasn't indicating. Right, under 2 miles now. I'm hoping someone doesn't pull out into me now. I'll be very angry if they do. He's turning right, but half the time they don't even turn when they indicate.
At the next intersection, turn
Right, we're
left.
actually coming off this road. That's the first time she's spoken in a while.
Turn left.
Up a horrible crest. No idea what's on the other side. Right, less than a mile. Are we going to crash? At this point, I don't know if I'll even restart it if I do. Oh, do I overtake around the outside? Don't know. Probably not even worth it. Literally can't see a thing. See, even then that was close. With all that space. I'm shitting it now. 0.3 miles. It's there. We've still got so many of these to do. Right, what number was that? I'm genuinely curious. 13? Hopefully? Are we anywhere near halfway? I feel like we were close to 11 last time, so I'm going to say 12 or 13. 12. It's not quite as far as I thought. I thought we were closer to halfway. But hey, 135k. So, could nearly buy the MC12, but I kind of don't want to do that right now. Because we need a bit of money in the bank for a new house. Right, so we actually have not done many events in this episode so far. Because they're all taking ages to do. But, I think I'm going to go buy the Ford GT. Because we need Fords for an achievement. And there's Ford-only events. So, kind of makes sense. And I want to see how much it is to tune. Although it is a B group, so we probably don't need to. Right, so we've got them 2 Fords to buy. The Ford GT, and then everything else is a concept that we win. So, we'll buy this B group car, 190 miles per hour. 500 horsepower, 5.5 litre V8. And we have a choice of 2 rim styles. I probably prefer the stock, and they're cheaper anyway, so we'll do that. You can buy it without the stripes or with the stripes. In every colour, I guess. And these are all the colours I was expecting it to have. So, I am going to get it in white with blue stripes because I like that. I didn't even see how much it was. 100 and something K, wasn't it? Under 200, I think it was. There we go. 4GT. Done. So, we basically just spent the money we just earned from that mission, but that's absolutely fine. There's a lot of dials in this car. Fuel gauge, speedometer, tachometer. Is there an odometer? Don't know. Lots of ometers. Right. That's good. Where are the Ford events? Another vehicle transport there. I also discovered that from driving around this area. Discovered a bit more around here, as you can see. And there's another vehicle there. That's a 100 grand one. That looks like a Shelby concept car. Ford. There was a Ford over here. Or was that a Lotus? Nope, that was a Ford. Yep, 40k. We'll do that. Time attack, something or other. 3.5 minutes. Ford only. 1 mile. Should be okay. It's asking me to go that way. I'm going to ignore it because I'm not driving the wrong way down the road. Why is it asking me to go on the wrong side of the road? Although it did increase the distance in all fairness. But I don't fancy driving into oncoming traffic, really. Oh, that actually is what you have to do. I have just screwed this up badly. I'm never doing it.
At the next intersection, turn left.
It wants you to drive the wrong way down the road.
Turn left.
Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I've just wasted all that time. Why would it ask you to drive the wrong way down the road? Really? That's actually quite annoyed me, that. Well, at least I get to drive this for a bit longer. Here's me saying that was a nice quick event, and then I fail it. I don't care, I still love changing gear in it. Best sounding V8 so far, for sure. It is nice to drive. It's just a good B group car. I'm still annoyed that it wanted me to drive the wrong way down the road. And the one time I didn't listen to it, it was the one time I needed to listen to it as well. Which is a bit silly.
At the next intersection, turn right. Turn right.
So good to drive. This might be my new go-to B group car. I have no idea how that just happened. I don't know how that just happened. Maybe it's because I was absolutely flying around the corner. Who knows? That's exactly the same corner that I crashed on in the last attempt. Well, I flew off the side, but I didn't actually crash. So I have to remember to go down the wrong way, but I did just spin out. Is that going to cost us the gold medal? I don't know. I think I span out on that corner last time as well. Just lots of spinning out everywhere, all the time. This is a nice car. Right, I think it's just a straight from this point. But here we go, right. I went on the right-hand side here because I did not want to do this for this reason. Because it is dodgy as hell. But apparently the game wants me to suffer, and it wants me to do this. So we have to listen. And the finish line is somewhere. Oh, God, please say we're going to do it. I don't want to try this again. It's going so well. I didn't get the police on me for some reason. But if you see, on the other side of the road, we can't get to the finish line. So, very odd. Just a weird ending to the event, and it crashes after anyway. Yeah, kind of annoying I didn't do that first try, really, but there we go. I don't know why they decided to put the finish line there. Seems a bit odd. Right, do we do a Hitchhiker? Because we need to get some of these done. Because I've been a bit lazy with these. And the package ones, to be fair. That's an Audi one. Kind of... Do we need a quicker Audi, do you think, for that? Actually, there might not be a time limit there. I can't remember. Sure, we'll pick up Bruce, and I think that'll be enough for the episode, possibly. I might as well do it in the Ford. There is another Ford event to do somewhere, so we can do that at some point.
Aloha, man. Hey, it'd be cool if you could drop me at my friend's pad. Any chance of a ride?
That is a bit of new dialogue. Surfer dude. I can only hit 2 cars in this. Interesting. So I have to be a bit careful. I still love changing gears in this car. It's just amazing. Never gonna get old. Or just letting off the accelerator. It sounds like it's got an aftermarket exhaust on, like stock. It's absolutely no slouch as well. Oh, that was close. That horn sounds a bit more respectable, to be honest. Have to test the horn every time I go through the tunnel. I don't know why. It's just something I have to do. Where the hell is this taking me? This car is so nice. Like I said, probably the best sounding 4GT I've heard in a game. At least we're driving on a slight different part of the island this time. I thought I was turning right there. It's confusing the hell out of me. Not as quick as the Enzo changing gear though. I think it's quicker than the Celine changing gear though. The Celine was pretty slow changing gear.
At the next intersection, turn right.
I guess, is it old tech at that point?
Turn right.
Not really. It's the same sort of era, isn't it? And it's the twin turbo one, which is newer than the obviously non-twin turbo one, I'm pretty sure. Is this manual? I think it is. He just seems to put his hand down on the stick when he feels like it. Look, why is he doing it now? I'm not even going to change gear. Just have to wait to see what the bloody traffic cars are doing, because they just are indecisive. This is where things could go badly wrong. I literally can only hit 2 cars and it's game over. So the Hitchhikers actually might be one of the hardest ones, to be honest, because you have the low driving score and you've got to get there within a certain time. But the good thing about them is there's no limit on the cars you can use. It just says pretty much all of them I've seen so far. I've just said has to be a car, basically. That was really stupid. Oh, that was stupidly close as well. I don't need to go for perfect scores in this at all, because, you know, you don't get anything. You just get some more clothing coupon things. But it is nice to see them perfect when you've done them. And it would really annoy me if there was one that wasn't perfect. I know we've done a vehicle transport one that isn't perfect, but they don't come up on the map anymore, so that's alright.
At the next intersection, turn left.
Where am I turning?
Turn left.
Here.
At the next intersection, turn right.
Doesn't even wheel spin too much, this car, as well.
At the next intersection,
It literally has half the horsepower of the Celine,
turn left.
which is funny. I don't think I've tuned a B group car yet, so I don't know how much I'd have to pay for it. I might just have a little look after this, just to see how much we're talking to tune a B group. But there we go. That one's done.
Awesome.
Not really worth doing these ones.
Early. Hang loose.
That just like cut off halfway through its dialogue. 7 out of 20 though. Not too bad. Boutique coupon things. I wish they did something more. I really did with them. Right, that's fine. What are we doing? Let's have a look at the... Which one's the Ford tuning shop then? It must be this one. Yeah, I want to see how much this is, just out of interest. And what does that take us to on the stats if we do that? 160k is a lot of money still. Extra 100 horsepower. Yeah, it's not, doesn't do a huge amount. The top speed's a little bit better. It's the braking again that seems to be affected the most. Speed's gone up, you know, a little bit. Probably not worth it, really. Especially for 160k, it's a lot of money, isn't it? So, yeah, not the best. Not the most you can get out of it. Right, I think that's good for the episode. So let's see where we are. We have got one spot left in here, so we need to think about another house as well as another car. Right, so we're up to 41% game progress. So we've got 415 out of 450, so we're very close to the champion rank. So we just got this one in this episode, win 60 of the gold cups, win 60 gold cups in the single player challenges. 62 out of 120 for those, and then 42 out of 100. Actually, we're not halfway. I thought we were, but for the missions, we're nowhere near halfway yet. Still got another 8 to do. We need 2 more cars to get 30G. We own 1 bike, 1 Ford, 1 Aston Martin, 1 Chevrolet, 1 Mercedes-Benz, 2 Lamborghini, and 1 Ferrari. So we've got one of every car almost. And nowhere near on that for the houses. Nowhere near on that. And 59% of the roads, which is pretty decent. So, yeah, we've got a lot to do there. But we are close to the next rank. And looking at this, 27 out of 44 time attacks. Everything's getting there. So not too far off halfway overall. We're probably getting close, to be honest. So that's the end of this part, guys. Hope you enjoyed. As per usual, there's some more content over there on the screen if you want to see some more stuff. And I'll see you in the next part.